The Jeep crawls along a frozen mountain road. Snow drifts across the windshield like ghosts. Inside the vehicle, Mike, Alice, Helen, and the others sit in uneasy silence. Mike, 30 years I waited to see this place. Alice, does it look how you imagined? Mike, it's not about how it looks. It's how it feels. He stares out toward the towering Alai Mountains. Mike, Siwantid, the Alai is one of the most spiritual places on Earth. Healing, energy, magic. Helen, or maybe that's what you tell yourself. So you didn't waste 30 years studying it. Mike smiles faintly. Mike, cynicism is easy, but it leaves little room for happiness. Helen, good to know, Professor. Personally, I'd rather be in the Bahamas. Alice, maybe next time, ask one of your friends in the Bahamas to get stabbed 4 times instead. Silence fills the car. Mike, Jesus, how did I get stuck in a car with all of you? Mountain Road Day. The Jeep stops near a cluster of wooden houses. A strange tree covered in ribbons stands nearby. Sergey, a rugged local man, greets them warmly. Sergey, welcome, my home. He gestures proudly. Sergey, Kundi, please, come inside. Tony whispers to Mike. Tony, this guy looks like the Siberian Tarzan. Spirit tree. Moments later, the group stands before the ribbon-covered tree. Wind rustles through hundreds of colored cloth strips. Sergey, this tree of spirits. He gently touches one ribbon. Sergey, Kundi. In our culture, distance between living and dead is not so far. Everyone watches uneasily. Sergey, Kundi. People hang ribbons. Make wish. Show respect. He turns to Alice. Sergey, what do you wish for? Alice doesn't answer. Sergey's house. Evening. The group sits around a wooden table. On the table sits a small doll dressed in an old dress. The doll's hair looks disturbingly real. Tony, am I hallucinating, or is that doll staring at me? Sergey nods calmly. Sergey, this eternal doll. Alice, what does it do? Sergey, it holds spirit. The room goes quiet. Sergey, Kundi. Hair from Kara. Dress she wore when she died. Alice looks sick. Alice, they stitch the knife holes? Sergey nods. No one speaks. Grave site night. A dark pit has been dug into the frozen ground. The wind howls through the trees. Torches flicker. Sergey stands before the grave. Sergey, tonight, 1 year since Kara's death. He raises his hands. Sergey, Kundi. Black skies ceremony begin. The group hesitates but steps forward. Ceremony. Smoke rises from burning herbs. The wind suddenly dies. Sergey chants in a low voice. Sergey, Kuda, your soul lost between worlds. The flames suddenly burst higher. A horrible smell spreads. Burning hair. The fire explodes outward. Everyone screams. Ceremony site. Moments later. The group stands shaken. Helen, was that supposed to happen? Mike, no. Tony wipes his nose. Tony, something smelled like death. Mike looks toward the fire pit. Mike, if what Sergey said about the spirit world is true. He pauses. Mike, Suantid. Then we didn't just send a message. Everyone looks at him. Mike, Suantid. We open a gate. Later, inside the house. Sergey looks terrified. Sergey, the ceremony, it released something. Alice, what kind of something? Sergey whispers one word. Sergey, Kur. Mike, a demon? Sergey nods slowly. Sergey, but demon cannot be created. Everyone waits. Sergey, Kundi. It only come from darkness already inside someone. A horrible realization spreads through the group. Sergey, Kundi. One of you kill my sister. Silence. Sergey, Kundi. And now, the demon needs a body. A scream erupts from upstairs. Everyone turns toward the sound. House, continuous. Dan stands in the hallway. Blood drips from his hand. His eyes are completely black. He smiles slowly. Done. Boss says set. Nobody leaves. Sergey's house, night. Tension suffocates the room. A gun rests in Sergey's hand. Everyone stands in a loose circle around Dan's body. Mike, step back, please. Just listen. Sergey studies him. Mike, Siontid. We destroy the demon. We save Dan. Helen, and how exactly are we supposed to do that? Peter, there are 2 ways. Everyone turns. Peter Kundi. First, the one who killed Kara must confess. Silence. Peter Kundi. Then I perform the purification ceremony. Tony scoffs. Tony. Yeah, that worked great the first time. Alice. What's the second way? Peter's voice drops. Peter. Kill the murderer. The room freezes. Peter Kundi. If the killer dies, the demon dies. Jeff. Wait, you're talking about one of us? Peter nods slowly. House. Continuous. Fear spreads through the group. Mike. So what happens if the killer doesn't confess? Sergey tightens his grip on the gun. Sergey. Then we choose. Tony backs toward the door. Tony. Oh, hell no. Tony. Siontid. I didn't come to Siberia to get sacrificed. Mike. Nobody is sacrificing anyone. Jeff. Really? Because that's exactly what this sounds like. Peter steps forward. Peter. We tie everyone. Everyone stares at him. Peter Kundi. When demon possess someone, we see. Then we know who is innocent. Helen. You want to tie us up and wait to see who turns into a monster? Peter. Yes. Tony. That's insane. House. Moments later. Arguments explode. Jeff. What if he's lying? Jeff, Siontid. What if he ties us up and kills us all? Mike. You're letting paranoia take over. Jeff. If you're wrong, we die. Mike steps forward. Mike. If I'm wrong, we die. If you're wrong, we still die. The room falls quiet. House. Later. Sergey suddenly fires the gun into the air. Everyone jumps. Sergey. Enough. He gestures with the gun. Sergey Kundi. Why don't you kill my sister? Everyone goes silent. Sergey Kundi. You kill Kara. You kill my parents too. The group stares. Sergey Kundi. Their car drove off mountain cliff. No buttocks. No turn. Just straight down. House. Later. The tension becomes unbearable. Suddenly, a scream from upstairs. Everyone freezes. Mike. Eric? No answer. Another scream. Then silence. Moments later, Eric staggers down the stairs. Blood on his hands. Eric. Tony, he's dead. The room erupts in panic. House. Later. Mike kneels near strange burn marks on the floor. Symbols formed in black ash. Mike. The demon is taunting us. Helen. What does it want? Mike. To escape. He looks up. Mike. Siontid. Into the city. Into the world. House. Later. Weapons are gathered. Axes. Hammers. Shovels. Fear dominates every face. Jeff. So that's it. We just kill someone and hope it works? Mike. No. We find a killer. All eyes turn toward one another. Accusations begin. House. Flashback. Night. Kara's party. Music. Drinks. Laughter. Kara smiles with friends. Alice. I never wanted to lose him. A birthday cake appears. People cheer. But the moment twists. Kara pulsa Alice Saif. Kara. I'm with Brandon now. Alice's smile fades. Jealousy flickers in her eyes. Back to present. Inside the cabin. Everyone stands with weapons. Arizi suddenly grabs the gun. Arizi. Someone has to die. Helen. Rez, don't. Arizi. One life for one life. He points the gun toward Mike. Chaos. Screaming. Running. Doors slam. Windows break. The demon's laughter echoes through the house. Final confrontation. Only Helen and Alice remain. Snow blows through broken windows. Helen points the gun at Alice. Helen. Mike said it was you. Alice slowly smiles. A chilling calm fills her face. Alice. Everyone knew Brandon was jealous. She stepped closer. Alice Kundi. They would all blame him. Helen's hands tremble. Alice Kundi. He was going to leave me. Start a new life. Her eyes glisten with madness. Alice Kundi. But now he'll always need me. Silence. Alice Kundi. That's what you do when you love someone. Helen fires. The gunshot echoes through the mountains. Alice collapses. Outside, the wind suddenly stops. The demon is gone. Epilogue. Morning light rises over the frozen mountains. Survivors stumble down the road. Behind them, the cabin stands silent, and the tree of bodies sways gently in the wind.